What's happening, peoples? Welcome back, welcome back.
I'm back, you gold-rich taxes!
If this is your first time finding my channel, the name of my channel is in the intro. Who am I? I'm Unc L. You call me Unc for short. Why? Because I'm old as hell, and I'm somebody's uncle. And I'm that uncle that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Rest in peace, Pops. Rest in peace, sir. Hey, y'all, man, to all my day one subs and all my new subs, man, thank y'all, man. I appreciate you for real. I put a lot of work into these silly little videos I do. Some of them are serious. I try to make all of them silly, you know what I'm saying, with a serious undertone. But I appreciate all 500 of y'all that gave me a chance and pull up with me. There's a million places on this app y'all can be, and y'all keep choosing to pull up with me. So I'm gonna try to keep improving and try to keep bringing y'all content that y'all can, you know, laugh to, or content that's thought provoking. But yeah, with that said, I had to make this video. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. Fuck both of them. They neither party has policies for working class people such as myself. But I had to make this video because quite a few of us a couple months ago tried to tell you this chick wasn't gonna win. But you know, no one listened. And these people melting down and all these tears and all this crying and stuff online. Oh, I am so here for it.
Oh, the tears of unfathomable sadness. Yummy, yummy, you guys.
But enough of that. Let's get into the content.
I'm sorry! No! 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 Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
I'm surprised at the result, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful that a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment. To reach those ridiculous, crazy black men that did vote for Trump. Ridiculous, crazy black men. Ridiculous, crazy black men that did vote for Trump.
Y'all want to violate my stuff? I don't give a fuck about none of that, because all the people that's violating my freaking life right now are Trump supporters.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Y'all the only ones happy about this shit right now. Y'all the only ones. Y'all see I got my blue on. I done cried so fucking much that my blue went up. And I have to wear red because this is my freaking job. If I didn't have to wear this stupid ass color, I wouldn't be wearing it.
Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Who hurt you?
Trust and believe me. Because I don't represent Trump at all. Go Trump? Honey, you gonna say, we'll see if you still scream go Trump in the next few fucking months. Let's see. We'll see. All y'all say go Trump, we'll see if y'all still screaming that. We'll see. Because I bet you won't. Because that man about to walk up in that White House. And he about to tear shit up. Y'all really voted for a man to control our pussies.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
Y'all really voted for a man that want to make sure your ass can't never get an abortion. Y'all voted for a man who's going to keep track of every miscarriage and pregnancy that happens. A man controlling our pussies. I'm a lesbian. I don't have those issues with abortion and all of that. I'm a lesbian. I don't have those issues with abortion and all of that.
What?
You know what I'm gonna do when Kamala Harris wins?
What?
I'm gonna get pregnant and then have like 50 abortions.
Oh my god. But I want babies.
Yeah, before we get going, yeah, I'm not a Biden supporter or a Harris supporter. I'm not a J.D. Vance or Trump supporter. I am not a conservative or a liberal, Democrat or Republican. I am an independent. Fuck both parties. Neither party does anything for working class people. They don't do things for, they do nothing for folks that take showers after work. That's where I'm from. I come home dirty.
Damn right.
I don't have a nice cushy job. With that said, I will say I'm happy Trump won, just because there's been a lot of people saying god awful things to black men, and Sonny Hostin was one of them.
Ridiculous, crazy black men.
She just said a couple weeks ago she was trying to voter shame folks into voting for Kamala, and she named off white people and Latinos, and she didn't say anything disparaging about them, but she called black men in particular ridiculous and silly for voting outside of the Democratic Party. So I'm happy she's upset today. It fills my heart full of warmth. And as far as the screaming chick in the red, screaming about all this, I see why she was upset. She was more upset about the LGBTQ policy she's scared is gonna go away.
Come on out the closet. Don't be afraid to be who you is.
Gay.
But then she made it about deletion rights for women, and said, well, these guys are going to control your private parts, and they're going to do this and this and that. And then she finished it by saying, well, I ain't got to worry about that because I'm a lesbian. I don't have to worry about babies. Well, why are you in the argument then? You should have stuck with your LGB rainbow argument. But, you know, some folks just got to come in and make noise. And for that last chick, that is the definition of demonic / crazy. This chick wants to, when Kamala Harris becomes president, she wants to get pregnant so she can have 50 deletions.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
And she said it with a smile. She's looking forward to deleting babies. But yeah, I'm happy that all these folks are sad, because these folks they pretend to be the good guys and the good side, but they're fucking jerks. Bigoted jerks, a lot of them. But let's continue.
I might get some violations and I may offend some people with what I'm gonna say, and I don't give a f. To all you Latinos that voted for Trump, I hope he mass deports you and your entire family. Whether you were here legally or not, you gotta go. I hope he does that. To you black men who your fragile ego couldn't take a black woman in office, so you either voted for Trump or you didn't vote at all, the police will now have carte blanche to murder you right where the you stand. And when they do that, there's not going to be no GoFundMes. Don't ask your family to ask us for shit. Just die. They can't afford to bury you. Dig a hole in their backyard. It is what it is.
Who the fuck you think you talking to? Nasty bitch.
Lastly, because I can't believe I didn't hit this community yet, because I'm a part of it, to the women community, to the girlies who actually voted for Trump, to the girlies who are, pro-Trump, go fuck yourself, bitch. Literally, go fuck yourself, bitch. I hope you find yourself in a situation where you can't get out of it anymore because you voted for a man that wouldn't even shake hands with a woman.
I don't think there's a universe where Donald J. Trump wins all 3 of the blue wall states.
He won them in 2016.
We're not in 2016. We have seen his reaction to COVID. We've seen January 6th insurrection. We've seen 2 impeachments. We've seen 34 felony convictions. This is not 2016.
If it was that close, you guys should be putting this thing away if that was the case.
Hey, kudos to the reporter that outed the black men who went and voted for Trump. What the is wrong with y'all? What the is wrong with y'all? Y'all are so money hungry for someone who's not gonna give y'all any money. It was in the woodworks for Kamala to help you out. And you said, he gave me $1,200 one time. I'll vote for him again. You hate black women. You can't say you don't now. You actively voted against black women. What the You were broke yesterday. You were broke today. And if that man wins, you're going to be broke for the next years.
You, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Back the fuck up. I'll knock the fuck out you.
Early exit polls from the Washington Post show that 78% of black men voted for Kamala Harris. That's right, 78%. The only group that voted for Kamala Harris more than black men were black women. Now, in comparison to other males, Latinos, white, Asians, I don't have the Asian number, but I do have the Latino number and the white guy numbers. Black men voted for this woman at a 78%, at a rate of 78%. You want to guess what the Latinos was? 44%. We were 35 points higher than the Latinos. And guess what? The white guys was 3 points lower than that at 41%. So exactly why are these women jumping online and castigating us and speaking down to us? I guess it's our fault she lost, even though we turned out more than any other group for her outside of black women.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It's our fault. Yeah, okay. Well, put the nail in the coffin because the black community is done. And so is the Democratic Party. Unless both black women and the Democratic Party learn how to start speaking to black men, it's over with. But we're just getting started. Let's continue.
I think that we've got to be honest. Among Hispanic men and black men, there's a lot of misogyny.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And I think that we've got to deal with the reality that he appealed to this whole false macho thing that some black men and some Latino men went for.
Black voters came through for Kamala Harris. White women voters did not. That is what it appears happened in that state, is that if you can't flip enough white women, and we've talked about this on this set numerous times, is that you have a state where you've got a 6-week abortion or 12-week abortion. I think theirs might be 12 weeks.
Yep.
But it's a state where women lost their reproductive rights, where there was a very heavy push to get women to focus on not putting in place, re-electing, putting back into the White House the person who was responsible for taking those rights away and restoring them. But that message obviously was not enough to get enough white women to vote for Vice President Harris, a fellow woman. This will be the second opportunity that white women in this country have to change the way that they interact with the patriarchy. And, God bless Shannon Watts, who has tried to have that conversation. But if people aren't receptive to it, and if people vote more party line or more on race than on gender and on protecting their gender, there's really not much more that you can do but tell people what the risks are and leave it to them to do the right thing.
And if they just say Trump bad, Democrats virtuous, they're going to keep losing because this, again, is so widespread. This is not about just Donald Trump. This is about the Democratic Party and being radically disconnected from the rest of the country.
He's got a point.
Hey girlies, so just so you know, IUDs will last throughout the entirety of his presidency. So if you want to have somewhat of a choice over your body, you should probably go get one.
For the astrology girlies, I just want to know, I have been studying Kamala's charts and it looks like she is not only going to win, but she is going to be winning a second term. The next 8 years in her chart look really, really strong. Trump's, not so much.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I was wrong. A lot of astrologers were wrong. A lot of us were wrong. But if you think that right now is the time to tell me that you don't believe in astrology, who gives a about astrology right now, dude?
The police gonna start killing you young one by one by one. They gonna start killing y'all and they gonna clock into work tomorrow because your dumb stupid ass decided to vote for Donald Trump and he gave the police immunity, which means that if they kill you, bitch, they can still go to work.
And the next time that a black man died at the hands of the police, the same black men that voted for Trump, I want y'all to be front line.
78% of black men voted for Kamala Harris. That's right, 78%.
I just called my brother and I said, who did you vote for? He gonna say Trump for president. I said, hang up on you, not in the fucking mood. Because right then and there, you're not my brother anymore. And I blocked you. Is you talking about?
4 years of a majority Senate, of a majority House. Most likely 7-2 Supreme Court. A red president. A convicted felon, a rapist, a racist. And you're going to tell me this is God's will? Project 2025
This is going to F us over. It does not matter if this is the last time this man can run. It honestly does not, because I don't know how we can undo this next time. How can we undo this? Because y'all are racist. Because y'all are misogynists.
Yeah, I'm not gonna respond to all them chicks because a couple of them was crazy. But I will respond to one of the craziest ones. The astrologist. The one that predicted Kamala was gonna win and then have a second term. And then when she got it wrong, she said, fuck astrology, it's not important right now. Well, now you see why men don't take astrology serious and why we kind of snicker and laugh at those that do.
That's facts, man.
The only time you'll catch a man taking astrology serious is if he's trying to get you naked. Other than that, we don't believe any of that bullshit. We don't care nothing about none of that stuff. And then as far as the one black lady blocked her brother because he exercised his voting rights and chose who he thought felt was best. And then you had two chicks. The one chick said, yeah, it's gonna be open season. They're gonna start shooting y'all tomorrow. How would that be different from today? And if you check the numbers, more black men were shot by police under Obama than under Trump. And I hate saying that because it makes me sound like a Trump supporter, but that's what the numbers dictate. That's what it says. Them hillbillies was getting at us when Obama was out in office because they couldn't get at him. So they got at us. So how would that be different from any other day? It ain't like Biden's gonna make it better. He's the one that wrote the crime bill. He's a Dixiecrat. But that's for another conversation. It's tiresome because it's a lot. It's like I'm speaking specifically to black women. It's like y'all keep siding with these people and y'all are not looking at what well, no, I take it back. They're giving you benefits like welfare, SNAP, and Section 8, and a lot of y'all have not a lot. Well, quite a few of y'all have messed up your lives so bad that you need them benefits that the Democrats are handing out. As black men, we don't get any of that. We get none of that, so we don't care. We don't vote for that stuff. Y'all have more kids than us. Y'all are the ones with the kids. 54% of us don't have kids, so the majority of black men have no stake in what's going on over there with those kids. They're not ours. There's a divergence that's finally arrived between black men and black women politically. I'm at a loss for words where it goes from here, but let's continue.
I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let it ride. Black women for the next 4 years, we not coming to nobody's rescue. We not marching on nobody's behalf. We not doing none of that.
Well, bye.
We gonna let it ride. Black men, I'm sorry, we ain't got your back. People of color, I'm sorry, we ain't got your back. Because people of color don't even want to be considered people of color. They want to be accepted so bad. So bad, even when the man tell y'all that y'all are lesser than, y'all still go vote for him. So look, we gonna let y'all figure this out. When it was time for the country to have our back, y'all said, nah, we gonna let that go. So look, us as black people, it's black women who really be the backbone of a lot of things that go on. We gonna let y'all ride for the next 4 years and y'all figure it out, okay?
I know more black men who say, I ain't got to worry about the white man. I got to worry about this woman laying next to me. This is my oppressor. This is my abuser.
Y'all go figure it out.
She don't like black women because she did not put not one black woman on her platform. She went and got black itches. She went and got them rapping itches that shake their ass and pop their pussy. She did not go get a woman that could talk. She did not get a black woman. She went and got black itches that know how to shake their ass and pop their tussies. She did not go get an upstanding black woman to speak to black people. I keep telling you, she did not go get upstanding black women to come talk to upstanding black people. She went and got Glorilla, talk about moose knuckles. She went to go get Cardi B, who cheat on her husband. She went to go get Megan Thee Stallion, who done slept with over. She went and got Megan Thee Stallion, the industry who done slept with over. Oh, she went and got hoes and bitches to try to talk to black women. My mama wouldn't dare listen to no woman that come out talking about Bodak Yellow.
Yeah. As far as chick goes with the blonde dreads, she acts like black men get a lot of help from black women now, currently. We don't. Most of us, 54%, we don't have kids. We don't have any ties to the community, because communities are composed of families, and 70% of the families in the black community are headed by single mothers. And those single mothers are having babies by about 20 to 24% of black men. Most of us have nothing to do with what's going on over there. But that's fine. If you don't want to show up for us, I understand. But when you get evicted, when they cut food stamps, when they cut WIC, when they cut Section 8, you can't get groceries, you can't feed your kids, and y'all are sleeping outside, we're going to remember how you spoke to us on this day. We're going to remember. And as far as my guy, what's his name, Charleston White, I agree with what he said, but this nigga got on a Confederate flag cape. I'm not with that, homie. Nah, sorry, you lost me on that. I am definitely not with that. But I agree with his points, what he said. They always come at us in the lowest class and the lowest common denominator, in the most low class way they can come. In the last election cycle, it was no voting, no bucking with a V.
No voting, no loving. No voting, no touching.
They had Trina and Saucy Santana trying to get men out to the polls to vote. And then I think a couple years before that, it was get your booties to the poll.
Get your booty to the pole. Get your booty to the pole. Get your booty to the pole.
Where they had in the commercial a bunch of strippers on a pole telling us to come vote. That's what they think about us. And yet they can't figure out why we sat at home on the couch and why some of us went for Trump. And with that said, I'm gonna bring this one to a close. A lot of butthurt people today. What can I say? You know, folks tried to tell you that chick was a loser. Hell, I made videos about it 3 months ago telling you why a lot of people wasn't gonna support her. But it is what it is. With that said, if you would, please give me a like, give me a sub, give me a share, and I'll see you on the next one. Toodles.